Hey team, welcome back to Elm Creek. Alright, so we are now in August, so we can plant some more canola. That's what we're going to do initially on this episode. And then we'll probably skip forward again. I've had a look at the contracts. There's nothing that really takes my fancy out there. Let me close cover, and there we go. I'm sick of having the cover up. Yeah, so there's nothing at the minute that takes my fancy. So we'll just plant this ourselves rather than wasting money and getting a worker to do it. Although I do hate seeding, especially with a really small seeder like what we've got here. So yeah, just a bit of a catch up for those of you that missed the last episode. We now own the oil factory. So if I quickly, well, that's on auto drive. Go across to production chains. Canola oil, we currently have 595 litres storing. We've still got 3.8 thousand litres that's currently being used. Sunflowers as well will be getting done, but we can't harvest the sunflowers until October. So we can't harvest them until October, but between now and October we're going to prep this field. And we are going to prep this field and hopefully do some worthwhile contracts that will get us some money in. Also, it was either in the last episode or the episode before, I don't remember because my memory is terrible. We did purchase a second beehive, so we now have the two large beehives. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of hopefully a lot of income coming in around about December, January, when we sell all our honey and the tomatoes. So it's good to have that period once a year where we can make a decent amount of money and top ourselves up on top of obviously doing the contracts and the other bits and pieces that we do. Also, we have the sheep. They keep multiplying. That's another thing. Let me just check that. No, we don't want to do that. Animals. All right, so they're now at 525. And even the baby sheep are getting closer to puberty. So yeah, we've got a lot of wool. We've got 3 pallets there, nearly a fourth. Again, I need to see when is the best time to sell. We did sell some in the last episode because the price was okay and we needed some money to help us buy the factory. So we have already sold some wool. I believe it was it 4 pallets we sold? Yeah, I believe it was 4. So since we sold that in the last episode, we've nearly got those 4 pallets back, which is great stuff. It's good. Keep getting money in, but again, we keep going to spend it. The next big purchase will probably be another field, potentially. Obviously, we do need to upgrade certain things, especially if we are going to a bigger field. I would like to get a better seeder. I would like to get a better cultivator. I would like to get a better harvester. You know, all these things that I would like to get, but at the minute we just can't afford to get them, unfortunately. But no, it is looking promising. I think we're in our 3rd year. Either 3rd or 4th. I'm sure it's our 3rd year. So we are doing well. We're hanging in. As always, I can't drive straight for some reason. I just can't do it. I'm just incapable. And I'm even incapable of turning around, it seems, right there. Wow. Okay, team. I will finish off this field. I'll stick you on a quick time lapse and I'll bring you back when I'm nearly done.
Even now, you're coming up to me, fire lighting up the sky. Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Anytime
Welcome back, team. Again, I made a schoolboy error. When we did cultivate this field, totally forgot to run the stone picker upper over it. So we do have some large stones, but when I do go over it with a roller in a second, obviously they're going to stay on the field, which isn't ideal. But the next time we do a field, hopefully I won't make that mistake again and I won't forget. Hopefully. Obviously we can't guarantee that with me. There's still a high chance I will forget. So what I think we're going to do is, I think we're going to head over to the store, repair and refuel the John Deere, because it does not sound healthy at all. That could have been the planter, but I'm not sure. That orange bar is getting quite low, so we'll head over there. I'll see how much that is going to cost us to repair. So I'll see you over there. Right, here we are. First things first. Right, want to open the vehicle options. Yep. Wow, repaint is nearly 20,000. Okay, let's repair. Repair. And repair. Okay, it's everything repaired, but obviously it does need a new paint job. Let's turn that off. And let's go over... Where was the fuel station? I don't remember. Oh, I know where it is. It's on the way. It's on the way back. Right, so we need to lease the roller. Customize. Lease. Yes, that's another $2,000. Okay. Roller leased. It's probably going to be, I don't know how, what's the day leasing on that? Let me have a look, see if I can see. Doesn't say. I'm probably going to have to go back in and look at leasing another, what's that? Oh, brands. Okay. Okay, so if we lease £110 a day per hour we work, it's 861. Well, okay. I think this is definitely one of the things that we do need to buy. Because I do literally roll every time we seed a new field. I love rolling. So this is definitely something that we need to buy. It's only 41,000. So we need to keep an eye on that. Oh, we have not checked this tab. Okay, that would be nice, but yeah, we can't really afford it yet. We haven't been past the petrol station, have we? Is it coming up? Ah, there it is. I see it just in the distance. Yeah, so I did temporarily hire a worker to do the seeding while I messed about with the stone picker up, and then I remembered that I'd seeded it, so I couldn't pick up the stones, and cursing at myself and calling myself a lunatic, and yeah, wasn't pleasant. Wasn't pleasant. Right, let's pop in here. Okay, let's unfold that. Ready to roll. Obviously the big stones will stay, unfortunately. But we'll get rid of most of the little ones and we'll compact the seed in, which is what we want to do. Okay, we'll go on this just really quickly. Yeah, look, there you can see there, look, a lot of the big ones are staying. In fact, they must be all big ones. There's some little ones there on the right. Are they going to disappear? No. Are anything going to disappear? Oh, okay. Nothing's disappearing. They're all big stones. Anyway. I wonder if it's like in real life where you just keep rolling and rolling and rolling it 2 or 3 times and then eventually the stones go away. No idea. Right, let's do a quick loop. If I miss a little bit, it's fine. As I get the majority. You know, we know we're not expecting thousands upon thousands of litres of rapeseed from this tiny little field, but we're happy with what we get. The production chain is processing it. We've nearly got 1,000 liters of canola oil, which is great. Right, guys, I'll get this finished. I'll see you in a second.
Lost on the way to you in an orange sky by the ocean blue. Every mile lost, my soul renewed, taken by the sunrise and the golden view. Walking slowly in the mountains underneath the constellations. Yeah, I know that you've been waiting for me. Time is losing all its meaning, like I'm living in a dream, and I've been chasing all the feelings I need. It's in these moments with words unspoken, my eyes wide open, life tastes so sweet. It's in these moments where all I know is coming into focus, and now I see. It's in these moments.
Alright guys, that's that rolled. Roller returned. And the first coat of fertilizer has now been put onto the crops. What we're going to do is we'll return the stone, well, we'll park up the stone machine. And we'll park up the tractor, and then we'll go forward to September. Go forward to September, we'll have to put a second coat of fertilizer on the canola field once it's germinated. And then we'll give it a spray with herbicide, get rid of the weeds. And then we can go into October, which is going to be harvest season. So depending on how long the record's been going, etc., etc., that might have to be the episode after this one. It all depends. So we'll see how long we've been recording and stuff, because as you know, I like to make my episode between 20 and 30 minutes long. Don't want them to be any longer than that. Right, let's go to sleep. 8 AM is fine. So on this new day, we need to check to make sure the greenhouse, the honey spawn point, and the wall spawn point are not overflowing, and we need to move some pallets. I think we'll need to throw a bale of grass and hay into the sheep. And we also need to check the discount verticals tab. Ooh, the Raptor 300. Wow, we are. Look at that. Wow, that's a type of tractor. Okay. That is a beast. What's this? Manure spreader. Telehandler. And a cultivator, which is 3 meters wide. Our current cultivator is 2.5 meters wide. So this one is slightly bigger. Oh wow, that's a fancy one. 1.1 ton, 100 horsepower. Nordsten. So we could buy this. It's 0.5 meter wider. And then we could sell our current one, but we don't know how broken it is. 51% off. That's normally 14,000. Let's have a quick check at it in the cultivator tab. It must be a mod. It's not even in there. I'm sure it said it was a cultivator, right? Yeah. Why can't I find that? Nordsten. There's also a Nordsten seeder. Yeah, so 14,500. Yeah, it takes 10 more horsepower. Okay, right. First things first. We are overflowing with... No, we're not. That pallet is not complete. Okay, let's move some honey pallets. We are 1 month away from the big sunflower harvest. I'm super excited about. I really hope this header works. because there isn't a header that's branded to my brand of tractor, you know, the starting tractor. So I am really, really hoping that this header, that I believe is a universal, that's the word I'm looking for, a universal header will work. But we won't find out until we go and do the harvest in October. So if it doesn't work, then we are going to have to obviously return it. So first I'll only lease it, just to make sure it does work. Hopefully by the time we harvest again, hopefully by then, we would have had some money and we would have upgraded our harvester. That would be ideal if that's the case. So yeah, we'll only lease the header. We'll test it out. Hopefully it does work. And then we'll be harvesting the sunflowers, getting them all over to our oil factory. We also need to decide what the next factory we're going to do is. Obviously, until then, we need to get the funds up. We need to get another field, a bigger field, so we can get more canola. And then I think maybe on this field, once we've shortened it a little bit, we could try olives. But again, there's lots of different new implements that we need to have to plant the olives, which is going to cost money unless we just lease them every time we do the olive harvest. So that is a option. That's something I'll look into and we can do in the future. So I would like to have all three types of oils on production. Obviously rapeseed, aka canola, sunflower oil and olive oil. We also need to check when the best time for the wool is as well. We've got one more pallet of honey to move. And we've still got a few more months. So I would say we are on track to have a very good amount of honey to sell when it rolls around to December, January. So yeah, we still have 3 to 4 months to go. Look at all of that honey. I think this has got to be the most honey we've ever had. Okay, tomatoes. How many pallets are in the spawn point? 3? I'm going to go for 3. Yeah, 3. Right, we'll just move them. We'll move them. Like I said, we'll check on the food status of our sheep. I think we do need to give them another bale of grass. Or I might just give them the big, massive hay bale that we have. The big 180 centimetre hay bale that we do have. I think I'll probably just carry that over. That should either fill it and then have a bit left over. I'm pretty sure we're good on water. Yeah, 4,000 litres, just under. So I don't need to do the water this episode, so we can leave that. You don't need to see me terrorising the local population in my pickup truck with my little water tank on the back. Okay, so what we was going to check. First thing we was going to check was when wool's at its best price. So at the minute it's falling, so it's April when it's at its best price. We're currently in, well, October, which is all the way down here. Hence why it's 2.2. So 3.5 is the best price. That's that checked on. What else was we going to check on? Yeah, the different types of oils. So sunflower oil's best price is 6.3. Canola is 5.7. Olive oil is, wowzers, 8.3. And the best time to sell olive oil is May, June. Canola is November, which we're coming up to. And February, March for sunflower. Okay, right, what was going to do? Yes, field. 50% fertilizer, so as we've got the fertilizer on, we will be fertilizing first. I don't think I'm going to bother buying that cultivator, it's only 0.5 meter bigger. Yeah, technically, if we buy it and then sell ours, we'll only get it for 2,000, but we are pretty low on funds at the minute, so don't think I will buy it. But I might, I don't know. At the minute I'm leaning towards no, so which probably will be a no. Obviously repairing and refueling this tractor cost us a bit, plus we had to lease the roller, that cost us a bit. So yeah, we're working our way up to purchasing a new field. I think, like I said earlier in the episode, will probably be our next purchase. I would like to get ideally 50, 47, 50. One of those would be great. Again, I'll refresh my mind on the price in a second once I finish giving us a second coat of fertilizer. I think if we did buy 47, we would extend it and join it onto 48 potentially. That's what we would do. And then buy 50. Or I might see how much the 53, 54 combo is and maybe join those together and have that as a canola field. Have this as an olive grove. This one here that I'm currently fertilizing. And then the one over there that currently has sunflowers on it, that's where we could put another animal pen, potentially. We would also need somewhere to get grass for grass and hay. Oh, I pressed lower rather than off and fold. Because we need to maneuver around to get the herbicide in. Right, guys, I'm going to load up the herbicide. I'll quickly spray the field, and then I'll bring you back with what we're going to do. Okay, that's the herbicide done. I decided rather than manhandling these bales over, I am going to make use of my front loader. So where is that mammoth monster one? Is that it there right in the back? Yeah, there it is. Okay, or do I just pick up one of these grass ones? To have a lot of grass. 35,000 litres of grass. Right, let's see if this makes a dent in it. Ooh, close. Okay. We can use the tractor because the crop is quite low, hence why I do need to make the grassed area near the sheep a lot bigger. But I'll wait for this harvest of canola to finish and then I will do it. I know I did say the other day actually that I was going to do it before planting, but we saw how little canola we actually got from the field. Okay, so that's gone in. Oh no, okay, we are going to need hay, so we will need some more. Come on, stab it, man. There we go, 8,000 litres of hay. Oh no, no, there's money down the drain. That's 2 sunflower seeds I've just squished. Well, sunflower plants, that's not great. Ugh. No. Anyway, let's just pretend that that didn't happen. Alright, so that'll just sit there, and every time it goes down a little bit, that will go in, which is perfect. Right. Quick check on contracts, so we haven't checked them today. Spraying, not bothered. Fertilizing, not bothered. Loads of baling again, but I'm not bothered about doing baling, so that is actually quite a long task. A quick production chain check. Alright, canola's pretty much gone. So what I think we should do is take a little trip over there and have a look. So, I will see you on the approach to our oil factory, and we'll go see how it's looking coming out the other side now the canola's nearly gone. See you in a sec. Apologies guys, I'm having a bit of deja vu here because I've literally just done this. However, I realised that I was still paused, and now my recording is not paused. So, basically, we've got 3 pallets of 1,000 litres of canola oil. The best price that sells at is 5.7. So let's say 6, because it normally goes over. So if we say 6, that's 18,000. So we did have 6,000 litres of canola, just over. And if we was to sell it raw at its best price, that would be 6,000 times 2 is 12,000. So we are making about between 5,000 and 6,000 pounds profit than we would have made if we would have sold it raw. But obviously we did lease the building for 80,000. Also, what I did was in the discounted items tab there was a windrower that cost me. Let's go to the money tab. So obviously I couldn't undo it once I'd done it, and then I realised I was paused. So apologies. Okay, so the vehicle was 8,000, and then we sold our vehicle because this windrower is wider. So when we go back into doing grass, which is what we are going to have to do for the sheep, once we've tedded it, we'll get more together and the piles will be bigger, and it will speed up that whole process. So there it is there. It's 8.4 meters, and our last one was 3. So it's over double the size, which is beautiful. So yeah, I didn't notice it, you see, because you see the 4 items. I didn't realise there was a 5th. Sometimes it's more than 5. Sometimes it's only 1 item. You know, it all depends on that feature. So I was looking what else we could do. But I'm happy we've done everything that we're going to achieve in this episode. We've sowed a field of canola. We've then rolled it, sprayed it twice, herbicided it. We've moved some pallets. We've fed the sheep. We've checked on our canola empire, our oil empire, sorry. That's looking good. What I might know, because they are forming a second row, so those pallets will be fine. The price of the sheep keep going up. We'll just double check that. Yeah, they're now at 550 for the ones we bought. Quite a few episodes ago now. And they are just popping and popping and popping off lots and lots of wool. Where do we put this? Where do we put this monstrosity? Maybe here against this tree. Yeah, let's stick it there. We are running out of space for storing all of this equipment. Okay. So that's that stored, guys. And that does bring us to the end of this episode. In the next episode, you have to look forward to the harvest of our 2 beautiful sunflower fields. Look at them now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They will be ready to harvest in the next episode. We have our new super field. Just getting lost in canola. On that note, guys, as always, stay safe out there, and I will see you next time. Bye!